So I wanted to make this video to show how to remove the spoiler on top. I have a Fusion Energy titanium, and so this has a spoiler, and the thing is that I want to remove the spoiler because I'm gonna glass coat this area, and I can't get under the spoiler in this gap in between because it's too tight. So I want to remove the spoiler so I can do that. So now to remove the spoiler, I took out the taillight, and then there's those two clips holding the spoiler in place, and then there's one bolt which I've removed. Let's see if I can show you. Here. You can kind of see it right over there. That's the one. So on the other side, if you look, this one I haven't removed, and it's a bit hard to squeeze the camera in here. The angle is just really odd, but here, that's the bolt. So in this side there's no aligning pin, but there's only a clip here, and I don't see any screws on the back, but I'm gonna remove both the bolts and try to pry it off. Let's see what happens. Mine is the titanium, so these are the titanium taillights, so I thought just might as well, while I've removed them, I can show you what these look like. There's two wires, one going into the taillight housing itself and one going into this bulb. This is the reverse bulb, and then there's 3 pins in this connector. So I don't know if it'll focus. Yeah, it's a 4-pin connector, but only 3 of them are used. And oh gosh, why doesn't it focus? Yeah, there you go. It's a little bright, but you can see in there, those are the 3 pins that are being used. Yeah, so 3 out of 4 are being used. I don't know what the 4th one would be for, but I think this is just a generic connector that they use for a lot of parts in this car, so that's no big deal. Now I'm gonna attempt to remove this, so I'll pause this video for a second. So I removed the screw. Sorry, camera fell, but I removed the screw in here. You can't really see it from up here, but you can from in here. So I took out the screw, but this still doesn't seem to budge. So I'm thinking there might be another screw inside. Here, actually, now that I have the camera, I can just use the camera to look inside. So this is the taillight housing. Now we're gonna go inside this and look down there. That's a bad idea. Nope, that's not showing us anything. The camera is not even small enough to fit in there. So yeah, like when I try to, so I'm gonna first, let's just remove everything from the lid and then close the lid so that we can get full access to the spoiler. We'll just try to pry it from the lid closed. This is the chrome strip. So to remove the taillight, this is a 2017 Plus Fusion. So to remove the taillight, you have to remove this chrome strip first, and then you have to remove these 3 knobs that go. They're not knobs; they're plastic bolts, kind of. And then you can finally remove the taillight. Then you can unplug it, of course. Now 3 on each side, and then that metal. This metal bolt you see right here, that's for the spoiler. Now I'm going to go ahead and close this and just hope it works. Actually, I have to move all these things too. I think it'll still close even if I leave these things here. I'll just move the metal things away. Plastic ones are okay. Okay. Yeah, it closes. Yeah, so this one isn't coming out. One second, I'm going to keep this camera down so I can try to pry it off like this. Alright, so I did get the spoiler off. And so as you can see, this is the original OEM spoiler. Now in the OEM spoiler, we have 3 holes here on the left side, and then we have 4 holes on the right side. So I think the 4th hole, this one is just for alignment, But the rest of it, now see on the spoiler, this is, sorry, my bad. Let me just hold it so you can see left and right. So this is the right side. So as you can see, I broke this clip. This clip in the spoiler is actually part of the spoiler, but then this clip is the same clip, but it can be removed. So I broke this clip, which is part of the spoiler, which can't be fixed. And then this one also. But these don't really matter because this screw and this clip will hold it in place anyways. And on this side, this clip and this screw will also. And those are still fine, so that's fine. It's really hard to remove the spoiler without breaking these two clips because this clip is all the way here, and you can't really reach it from inside to remove it, to loosen it or anything. So I got the spoiler off. This is the spoiler. Now all I have to do is wash the car and then make sure it's clean so that I can put my thing on the glass coat on. Now, so there wasn't any video on YouTube before because I couldn't find any video to show me how to remove the spoiler. Okay, the reason my trunk opens this fast is because I put a spring in that connects to the other spring, the original spring, to open it faster. And this was actually a very normal speed before I removed the taillights and all of these things. These things add a lot of weight, so now without that weight, it's just opening super fast. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and put the car pretty much back together. So the clips that I broke are in here, and I think they've gone to the bottom in this corner and this corner, because so I don't know how to get those out. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. I can't even pass a vacuum down there because it's curved, and I don't really have a vacuum like that. So yeah, next what I'm gonna do is remove the actually, one second before I remove that, I want to look at the handle. So this is the handle that came with the car, and the thing about this handle is that this handle has two clips like this one and this one. So these are really hard to remove, and I removed the handle in the 2016 onwards cars. They have these handles, 2016 and 17, and then 2018 doesn't even have a handle. But the thing they've done is that they've put that last screw back there, so you can't even reach it. And I think there's an easier way to remove this, and I think that might be to push this to the side and pry this off, but I'm not sure. But yeah, this was really hard to remove, and it did bend the car's metal itself a little bit. So I will be, now what I'm going to do next is I have to change my reverse lights and my license plate lights because those are going out. And I'll also fix the spoiler or do the glass coat while I'm at it. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope this video taught you something, I guess. Thanks.